we are going to do a quick exercise, video exercise with Neville Goddard. This is the book, The Law and the Promise. After I wrote Activate Your Abundance, I started experiencing some poverty consciousness. Poverty consciousness, and I am absolutely convinced, is a disease. It affects people, and people get so worried about money that it affects them physically. So I experienced some, and it came out in different ways, and but the tools were coming, and the help was coming, and the guides were there, and it was so interesting. I'm in my attic one day, and this book just falls out, The Law and the Promise by Neville Goddard. So I thought, okay. Took the book downstairs, started reading it. I came across a story with a exercise that I did, and I did it for a period of time, and it worked so well. I want to tell you about the exercise, and you will tailor it to yourself. But Neville Goddard is a big proponent of imagination. It's all about imagination for Neville Goddard, and Neville Goddard pretty much implied that imagination was God, that our imagination was creating to the point that it was the God-Goddess energy. So in this exercise, there was a woman who had become so in a bad position, she didn't know where her rent money was coming from for the next rent, and she just didn't know how she was going to make it. She was at the age of about 50, a female, and really didn't want to enter the job market, and she had remembered a Neville Goddard workshop where another person had used an imagination technique where he got himself to states of joy and excitement. Remember, the higher dimensions and joy creates. So she decided to take this upon herself and do this, and she decided, well, first she started thinking about all the things she needed, and I think, as you know, when you start making a mental list of everything you need, it gets exhausting, and it will make a person tired really quick. I mean, I need to tap and clear that, even thinking about that. That is an easy way to exhaust ourselves. So what she did in her brilliance and in her guide's brilliance was she got to the feeling place very quickly of how a kid feels. I think maybe that was me who did that. But anyway, she got to the feeling place of being really excited, of having everything she needed without really going into too much detail. So what I did was I took that exercise and I cultivated that feeling. Do you know that feeling that you had, remember when you were a kid, if you got to experience Christmas or some kind of feeling like that? You'll have to pull one up for yourself, because you can do this if you want to and play with it. But I personally cultivated the feeling of how it felt the night before Christmas. I was like, yes, oh my gosh, all the things that are coming to me, that feeling, I can just feel it. I get really excited even talking about it. I did this for a period of about 3 months, and to say it worked would be an understatement. So I want to remind you not to get attached to where the abundance would come from. It came from you. You want to ask for it to come from for the highest good of all involved. Obviously, I think that if we just throw that intention in there, we want, to come, with good intentions. But we don't want to get attached to where the abundance is going to come from. So we want to just be open and relaxed. So let's do a little playing with it. Let's take, Abraham-Hicks says that if you'll hold a vibration or thought for 18 seconds, you are in that moment creating. So let's go there together now. Let's take a deep healing breath. Let's ground and connect to Mother Earth, and let's see ourselves so excited. And let's get heart-centered. Yes, Brian Bosco's work. Let's get very heart-centered. Let's combine Neville Goddard with Brian Bosco work. That's exciting. Okay, let's get heart-centered. Let's see the consciousness dropping into the heart area. That's a Ken Graydon. I've got to mention Ken Graydon is an amazing healer and has a healing book. And I was attracted to his book because someone had told me that the pages would glow with the violet flame. So Ken Graydon, hopefully I'm saying his name right, and he asks you just to simply see your consciousness moving down your heart. So let's do that. Let's move that consciousness down to our heart and take a deep breath. That's where our real power is. And let the ego drop and feel our power. And let's see ourselves happy and blissful. Let's see ourselves connected to Mother Earth. Go to your favorite place. For me, I don't know what could be more beautiful than a beach, but I'm also seeing a beautiful still lake. And I also love to see a gorgeous warm rock. There's nothing like laying on a warm rock and your back just feeling so amazing and so soothed. Just feel that connection to Mother Earth and the love that you feel for her. Yeah, feel that. Lots of deep healing breaths. Work with your breathing. In my books, I have a chapter on breathing. Breathing is so powerful. Work with your breathing. One of the best pieces of advice I ever got when I go through my periods of fear is to return to the breath. It sounds too simple, it sounds too easy, but deep healing breaths. Return to the breath. All right, so let's see ourselves really in our power, loving our life, happy, doing things we love, surrounded by people we love. See an audience applauding for you. Yeah? See it. Just applauding. Yes, you are amazing. You are awesome. Yes, feel it. Deep healing breath. Feel how amazing you are. If your mind starts pulling away from it, tap. You're amazing. You're a powerful creator. You're divine energy. You're goddess energy. Feel it. Deep healing breath. Let Archangel Micheal cut any cords. And there's where you get into your imagination, working with your archangels, right? When we work with the archangels, that takes a little bit of Neville Goddard imagination, and they're there and they come for us. Beautiful Archangel Metatron, who creates beautiful sacred geometry grids. Beautiful Raphael, Archangel Raphael, who is the gorgeous angel for health and abundance. Call on them, see Archangel Raphael shimmering green light all over you. See Archangel Micheal's sword. Get with Neville Goddard. See these things. Feel them. You can feel it as Archangel Micheal cuts those cords to anything that's holding you back now as you move forward into your beautiful, amazing life. See yourself jumping into a pool of perfect temperature, cool, calming water. Feel that. Feel the cleansing, healing effect of it. See yourself coming up and taking a deep breath. Right? Next time you feel like someone's going to come at you and you might feel a little off, picture them handing you a check for millions of dollars, right? Just change it, switch it. Just get in those juicy places in our imagination. It is a skill to use your imagination. It is one of the most powerful skills you can develop, says Neville Goddard, The Law and the Promise. All right, so we've worked with that one. Play with that technique just at night. Oh, she did it at night, every night before she went to bed. I did it for about 3 months. Every night in bed, lay there and think, oh my God, something wonderful is happening. I'm so excited. I don't know what it is, but get in that feeling place and work with that one. That's one of your tools you might choose to work with. We've got so many here. Play with what's best for you. All right, next video.